Hi, I'm Paul Puckett, your host of Getting There. You've probably noticed I don't like being inside, which causes wind noise to be present in most of my videos, but nonetheless, it's nice to look up and know infinity is above me, not a roof 4 feet above my head. I don't like being stuck in a confined environment. Interesting survey came out, one that concerns me, but one that didn't surprise me. Time magazine released a survey that 44% of Americans have no intention of investing in the stock market. With 2 bear markets in the past decade, that's perfectly understandable, but not wise. Over the long term, stocks are what help you beat inflation, but it can be difficult, very difficult, when you have fear, to remain invested. Now, why didn't this survey surprise me? Almost half of Americans too terrified to invest in the stock market. Well, it didn't surprise me because I've been working with investors for over 2 decades. That's why I wrote a book, Investiphobia, Overcome Your Deepest Investment Fears, a book that really doesn't have much about investing in it. Why? Well, having experienced fear, in my case of flying, facts didn't help me get over my fear. You see, the fear came from within, and that's where you need to look to find yours. You may need more than just a book and an investment advisor as a guide. Sometimes fear comes from so far back, you may end up needing professional help from a psychologist or a counselor, and that's okay. You are human, which is one of the points in the book. Recognizing your humanity and accepting the fact that you'll make mistakes can allow you to invest without fear. The first third of the book covers behavioral economics, something I didn't know about when I wrote the book, but that backs up everything I noticed being on the front lines with investors. Then there are the 18 fears that cause investiphobia, which is the inability to make a sound investment decision due to fears of the market, of professionals, of the investments themselves. Most importantly, and something that will be released as a separate book but included within Investiphobia, is the second half. What is Wall Street? How's it work? Why are there brokers, advisors, insurance agents, financial planners? What role do accountants and attorneys play? Who should you use? And the answer is whoever's right for you. The book doesn't advocate a specific type of professional because, well, everybody's different. 44% of Americans deciding to avoid the stock market. Now, that's a scary statistic, and I don't like fear. But if half of America doesn't invest in the market, the demand will keep the market artificially low even when it should rise. Jim Cramer got in a lot of trouble for saying if you have money in the market for less than 5 years and you need it within 5 years, get it out. Many professionals believe he should have said 10 or 15. Stock market investments are long-term and should be measured long-term. I hope if you're among the 44% of Americans who are worried about their money and worried about investing, you'll consider taking a look at Investiphobia. It's available at Amazon.com. And a reminder, if you find yourself in Cape Cod, stop by Coffee Obsession. Take a break. Sit outside. It's a nice place to be. Have a great weekend.